right answer, so you know which one's the right answer. Okay?
Number 2, what is the torque converter bolted to?
Flex plate.
Flex plate.
B?
Yeah.
What'd you get? Didn't get anything?
No.
It is B.
Question 3.
Question 3.
What is the top multiplication range for the most modern top is C?
C. C, right?
Yeah, C.
Yeah. 2 to 1 to 2.5 to 1 is your torque multiplication range. Number 4. What is fell speed, Nasser?
I got C.
You got which one?
C.
Okay. It is not C.
It's A.
It is A. Your speed which the turbine does not move when the impeller rotates. The impeller rotates with the engine. The turbine will actually turn the input shaft on the transmission and make the car start to move.
What is the purpose of a torque converter and an automatic transmission? I put B.
You did, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Transferring the torque to the transmission input shaft. Okay, that's a good answer.
Can torque converters be easily repaired? No. B.
Nope, they cannot.
Excuse me. What determines the stall speed of a torque converter? C.
The outside diameter and the angle of the stator blades is the right answer.
What determines the stall speed of a torque oh wait, we did that one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, number 8.
What occurs during the coupling phase of a torque converter?
A.
Mm-hmm.
It's C.
A is what happens there.
Question 9. What type of torque converter is typically used in vehicles with large engines that produce a lot of torque at low RPM?
C.
Is it A?
C.
It is A. Good. Okay. 10 should be an easy question. What is vehicle creep?
C.
Normal movement of vehicle, automatic transmission, when it's in drive, or route reverse, we release brake pedal, it's gonna creep or roll. All right.
What is the purpose of a torque converter clutch in an automatic transmission?
A.
Is it B?
Yeah, B.
What, number 11?
11.
I got 8.
You got A for 11?
Yeah.
Is it B?
Torque converter clutch, what's the purpose of it? To increase slippage? You definitely you would not want it to increase slippage. You would want it to reduce slippage. Mechanically couple the turbine to the converter. B for 11.
How much can fuel economy improve during freeway cruising by eliminating torque converter slippage? C.
C is good.
Oh, how do manual transmissions obtain different gear ratios? B.
Okay?
How are gear shifts made in an automatic transmission?
D.
D, yeah.
Dog is correct. The planetary gear set system.
Question 15. What's the purpose of the planetary gear set in the automatic transmission? The B?
D.
B.
It's actually dog. D 415, transmit torque by various gear ratios.
What was 14?
14, let's see, 14, D. Planetary gear set system. Okay, where are we at?
16.
What is this?
A.
Hey.
Did you get A? Okay, it's A. 17.
Two planetary gears disengaged to change gear ratios in automatic transmission. That's what yes.
No.
They do not disengage, no. Okay, number 18.
What are compound, planetary gear sets? I put D, but based on the second question you just answered.
You put D, but now you don't like that answer?
Yeah, no.
Which one do you think it is?
I'm gonna say,
A.
Hey.
B or A?
Hey, yeah. Compound planetary gear set's just an extra one that they put together, provides additional gear ratios.
What are some popular compound planetary gear set designs? A.
A is the one, we looked at those before.
20. Which companies make automatic transmissions?
A.
A is the one.
I just remember I've never seen any of those words before.
Question 21. What information do transmission
Designations.
Designations usually indicate. We talked about that before when I mentioned transmission like 4T60E, 4LAE.
C?
C. Long
Yeah,
answer.
yep, the long answer. Number forward speeds, front and rear drive, electronically shifted torque rating.
Transmission do some Honda and Saturn vehicles use C?
I thought it was C
22
too.
is B, actually.
I thought it was C too.
Did you?
Yeah. I guess I think it was the Honda that threw me off. Seeing
Yeah.
Honda probably messed with me.
Okay, out of 22 questions, how many did you get right? None?
19.
Oh, shit, none.
19.
Oh, good. How'd you do?
I only understood like 3 questions.
You only missed 3?
No, I only understood 3 questions.
You only got 3 right?
Yeah.
Okay, we got some work to do. How'd you do?
Yeah, I got 3 wrong.
You got 3 wrong? Good job. How'd you do?
What 3 did you
You missed 9 of them? Okay. How about back row? How'd you guys do?
I did alright.
All right, what's all right?
Like, 10.
Half of them?
Yeah.
Okay. How'd my man back there do? 10? Feeling better now? Good. Good.
I got 12 wrong. And then I got 22. 22 confused me.
Okay, well, now you know the answer to all those questions, right?
Yeah.
That will help you in the future. Okay, we're gonna do another one of these. This one talks about CVT and no clutch. See how you do on these.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Oh wow. Excuse me. 13.
Stumped on that one too? How do you think you got right?
This one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kinda
Yeah, I
stuck.
was stuck on this one too. I felt a little confident, but there's some of them like I'm not sure on.
All right, well, that's why we're here.
Yeah, the CVT is confusing for me.
Okay, well, it'll be less confusing by the time we're done. All right. Let's see how we did. Go ahead and take us to number one.
What is the advantage of a CVT over a planetary gear automatic transmission? Is that D?
Yep,
Yep.
that is the answer.
Number 2, what is the function of the pulleys in a CVT design? A.
Yes, it is.
Say A.
Yep.
Number 3, what are the direct input monitored by the transmission control module of TCM of a TVC? This one is confusing.
Is that A?
Is it A?
Yeah.
Is that what you think it is?
Yes.
The range sensor.
Okay, why do you say that? Because it says inputs,
yeah,
and you know all these sensors are all inputs,
Yeah.
right?
and the control module.
Okay. A is the right answer.
Good.
Are we scared for a minute?
I really was. I thought I got all 3 of those wrong, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay, so 4.
What are the indirect inputs moderated by the CCM on the CVT? I went with B.
B.
Yeah.
You got B? Okay.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yes.
Got the front page right.
What's that?
Got the front page right.
You understand what you said?
Got the front page right.
At the front
You got
page,
the
right?
answers in the first page, right? Off, right?
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got stuck right here.
Okay, 5.
Terrence?
See what I got.
Well, since you got all of them right so far, let's see how you're doing with this one.
What is a TMC or TCM outputs in a CVT? And, I put 3. I mean C.
You put C?
Yeah.
Okay, outputs are what? Solenoids?
Solenoids.
Relays, anything that will provide the action, so, good. Inputs are sensors, outputs are solenoids, relays, stuff like that.
What is the function of the TCM and the CVT? D?
Number 6, what is the function of transmission control module in a continuously variable transmission? That is correct.
So it's D?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is the function of the secondary pulley spring in a CVT? Is it to force floating side to narrow high
Yes.
position? Okay.
Yep. Because you have one movable side on that pulley system and one fixed side.
So it's D.
So yes, it is D. 8.
What is needed for reverse direction operation in a CVT?
Okay, if you paid attention to our CVT video we watched, you will know what it takes to achieve a reverse direction. Planetary gear set, yep. All right.
14, what is the recommended fluid for double clutch automatic transmission? The A.
Okay, A is right,
Did we
yeah.
skip a page?
I'm sorry, what's that?
We're on number 9.
You said 14.
You said
No.
14.
We're on 9.
Oh, is it 9?
Yeah, I thought I was tripping.
Oh, yeah, you said 14?
Yeah.
We're on 9
Yeah,
now,
number
my
9,
brother.
okay. Yeah, number 9 is A. What are some of the names for the dual clutch automatic transmission? Just A.
Okay.
Number 9 is A?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I jumped.
Okay, 10.
Which type of vehicles typically use a clutch?
I know I got this one.
I didn't know so I think
Electric.
Oh.
Is that right? No?
A,
Oh.
Hey.
low-powered vehicles. Okay, 11.
How is the transmission controlled in a dual clutch automatic transmission?
B.
I'm going with
It's B.
What do you think? Mister got all of them right on the first page?
I'm going with B.
What?
B.
B, yeah, okay. Two lever paddles on the steering wheel, okay. 12.
What type of sensors does the TCM use to determine proper clutch and shift swervo operation? A.
A.
All right. Speed, temperature, pressure, position.
What is the purpose of the line pressure solenoid in a dual clutch automatic transmission? C. To control the pressure of the transmission fluid.
That question answers itself, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Purpose of the line pressure solenoid, control the pressure. All right,
14.
2 more.
What is the recommended fluid for a dual clutch automatic transmission?
A.
Whatever it says, specified fluid. Okay? It's always gonna be the right answer if it says what's recommended. Whatever they tell you is recommended. The specified fluid for that. Number 15.
Why is the road testing the vehicle after repair important?
D.
B.
Make sure you fixed it, right? Yeah. 15 is B.
To ensure fixes.
All right. Well,
Use 3 again.
how'd you do, Terrence?
It's half.
Yeah, you got a pass. What does that mean?
No, like half.
Half.
Oh, half?
Yeah.
Oh. So you started to fall off a little bit after page
Yeah.
1?
I just missed 3 again.
Did you?
I got 12 out of 15.
3? Good. You guys are doing good. How about you? You said you didn't do too good on the first one or the second one, huh?
No.
All right, well,
Tired.
if we did it again, you'd get 100, wouldn't you?
No.
No?
Still don't get it. I don't understand. Every other test, I've done good, but this stuff, no.
Yeah. Well, that's because on the other ones that,
I felt the same way about air conditioning though. I was terrible on air conditioning. I got lucky with the test though.
okay.
Are
Tell
we
you
gonna do
what,
135 today, or are we gonna do 135 and 6 tomorrow?
we only got 2 more chapters. I think we'll save those for tomorrow when she gets back, because
Okay,
otherwise
yeah,
she'll
I
be that
don't
much
wanna
farther
go over
behind. So what we're gonna do is, I actually have another one of those we're gonna do, but we're also gonna do a couple of practice test questions, so you'll get an idea of what they're looking for on our ASE test. Let me bring up A3 practice test. Whoa. Oh. said she would be back tomorrow. That one I might just print out for us. I don't know about that one. Nope, don't want that. Come on, you can do better than that. I don't know, we might have to do that, I don't really care for that one. Manual trim, but
You don't have one?
It's
There's one right there, A2,
it's A2.
automatic transmission.
am I messed up here? I thought it was A3, I guess, oh, it is A2, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
Automatic transmission.
Okay, so,
Indicator, shift solenoid, B, malfunctional, not shift technician, ASE, this could be cars, sticking shift solenoid, technician says the shift solenoid is hard to run.
That's A.
okay, so you're diagnosing automatic transmission, fault code, check engine lights on. Transmission codes are 700 codes, by the way. Gonna be P0700 and something.
Technician A.
If you look on page 1714, which we have not got to yet, but if you take a quick peek there, you'll see some transmission-related diagnostic trouble codes, or DTCs, okay? Notice they're all 700s. They're structured in order so that you know what that code is, what system that code is for, okay? Okay, so we got one that says shift solenoid B malfunction. So obviously that's one of the shift solenoids in the valve body, got a malfunction with it. Won't upshift. This guy says it could be caused by a sticking shift solenoid. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
If it's not working, maybe it's sticking. This guy says shift solenoid is faulty, replace it, erase the code.
A.
A.
You can't just say it's faulty. You
All
have to
right,
test.
all right, all right. Good job. Technician B didn't diagnose anything, he just said replace it, clear the code, and call it a day.
That's the mechanic you don't want.
Okay. Let's see how much you remember about the torque converter stator.
It's definitely not A. Since you're into a torque converter, it's controller.
I don't know what coupling phase is.
Has a one-way clutch that allows the same
C.
Is it D?
It's D.
D?
Yeah.
You guys like the long answer? Can you read that back there? Yeah, okay. All right, it does have a one-way roller clutch, or spread clutch or something like that. Let's see if I can make this a little bit bigger.
If you hold control and scroll forward, you don't have to go to the settings and do it.
Oh, you mean to,
Yeah, to zoom in, if you hold control and just scroll forward, you don't have to go to the settings and everything.
okay. Very good. Okay.
Which transmission flow changes its flow rate to meet the needs of an automatic transmission
Is it C?
Why do you say that?
variable?
Yeah, variable, that kind of gives it away. Because if it stays in one position.
Exactly, good job. See, you guys are getting it.
The transmission's 1 to 2 shift valve is sticking in its bore. Use all of the following to clean and dry the shift valve except.
Shopper days.
Yeah, shop right.
Exactly. Why?
Leave
Even
it
a little bit
lint.
of lint from a shop rag will cause one of those shift valves to stick. They're very,
Yeah.
very, very finicky. Don't do that. Okay? Okay.
The vehicle's automatic transmission is not downshifting correctly. A vacuum hose is detached and hanging down by the transmission pan. This vacuum hose should be connected to which of the following?
So you already know this is hydraulically shifted transmission, otherwise it would not have a
It's not
vacuum
downshifting
hose
correctly.
on it hooked to what?
The modulator?
Yeah.
You the man. That is exactly where it's hooked to.
Oh,
All right. Hopefully you won't get too many of these. These are kind of confusing. Automatic transmission has no overdrive, slips in second. View the chart above to determine the most likely cause of this condition. These are your choices.
Can we see the thing?
Is it low reverse clutch?
Which one?
The low reverse clutch, D?
Low reverse clutch.
Mm-hmm.
See.
1, 2, 4 band would cause a slip in second and fourth gear. Let's revisit this question real quick. Okay. No overdrive, slips in second gear. Where's our 2-4 band?
Right there. See.
What does it say it does?
No
No overdrive,
and
okay, here's
slips in
our
first
OD,
gear.
so
Yeah.
that would be a problem, right?
And slips in
Slips in second gear, that would be a problem. So, there we are. Okay. Probably can't read that.
A vehicle is not shifting into first gear and has no overdrive. View the chart above to determine which of the following is correct. It's not shifting into first gear and has no overdrive.
Probably can't read that.
Oh, no overdrive. First gear.
Shift solenoid A, shift solenoid B, here's your gears, your overdrive, drive, second gear.
Is it SSA? Shift solenoid A? It's faulty? Oh, never mind.
Oops.
Okay. Is that the different picture?
Both of them.
Oh, never mind.
You're half right.
At least I'm partially there.
Yeah, there you go.
An automatic transmission with a planetary gear set is being diagnosed for harsh shifting. Which of these could be the cause? Could be all of the above.
Harsh
Sticking
shifting.
pressure regulating valve, old contaminated fluid, those are both things that can do it. I'm taking a guess with the solenoid, so I'm gonna say all of the above.
Okay, what's an EPC solenoid?
I have no clue.
Electric something.
Electronic, yes.
Pressure control?
Pressure control, there you go.
So then, yeah, that's definitely wrong. So yeah, I say D.
You're going with all of them?
For harsh shifting, yeah, because old contaminated fluid can definitely do that.
Okay, all right,
I
all
know for
right,
a
all
fact
right.
they could do it.
All of those.
Transmission fluid is leaking from the dipstick tube. Technician A says this could be caused by overfilling the transmission. Technician B says this leak could be caused by aerated and foamy fluid. Who is correct? Both.
You guys like both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. We're doing good.
Technician A says petroleum-based ATF is dyed red and turns dark brown when overheated. Technician B says a slipping band or clutch can cause burnt, dark-colored transmission fluid. Who is correct? I don't remember nothing on this one.
I know that it's red. That's all I know.
know it's
Most
red,
of the
I don't
time it's
remember
red.
about
Some
the
of
dark
the,
brown.
some of the Asian vehicles or Japanese vehicles, stuff like that, or, European, some of those may not be red, but a lot of transmission fluid is red.
Japanese manufacturers are smart as hell, so I'm gonna say C.
Ah, See?
Yeah, I'm gonna say C.
Okay.
The transmission brake band holds the drive members of the planetary gear set. Is stopping and holding device. Both A and B, neither A and B holds
B?
the
Both A and B.
drivers.
Both of them? How many think it's both of them?
B.
Okay, transmission brake
It's B.
band. Stopping holding device, hold the member of planetary gear set.
It's
Yes.
B.
Where are we? Go back here.
Because if it's a brake band, it's not gonna hold the drives.
Stopping and holding device, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Shift valves, how are they controlled?
Governor pressure. Throttle pressure. So yeah, both.
Both of them? Okay.
Technician A says the torque converter lockup clutch provides a mechanical link between the engine and the transmission. Technician B says that When the lockup clutch is finally engaged, the turbine speed reaches the impeller speed. Who is correct? Lockup clutch reverse mechanical link between the engine and the transmission.
Both?
Yeah, both. Wait, fully engaged when the lockup clutch is fully engaged, the turbine speed reaches.
We got a lot of
I think
C's.
I think it's A.
Hey, yeah.
A?
I
Yeah,
think,
I think it's A.
Oh, you got C back there, right?
I think it's still both.
You're still going with C?
I know it's gotta be A or C. I don't think B is.
What do you think? You're thinking A? Okay. A's and C's, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm 50.
Torque converter clutch lockup provides a mechanical link between the engine and transmission. Yeah, it does that. When it isn't fully engaged, should the turbine speed reach the impeller speed?
Okay, good.
Absolutely should. C was the correct answer. Or C's.
But in the book, it says, the turbine speed, nearly reaches,
Uh-huh.
the impeller.
Nearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of slippage even when the torque converter clutch is completely locked or engaged. Still gonna be a little bit of slippage, but they're pretty close. Maybe it shouldn't have said matches the speed, but you would have been technically right if you said it didn't match the speed, but it comes close. And the reason, and the way they know that is from the input and output speed sensors. You can tell how much slippage there is there. If it gets to be too much, it'll actually set a code for a torque converter clutch slipping or something slipping in the transmission.
We're taking B.
Okay, automatic transmission, delayed engagement when shifting from park into drive or reverse. So you start your car, it's gonna be in park, right? Most likely. You go to put it in drive or reverse, and it takes a minute to actually go into gear before the car starts moving. What do you think is least likely to cause that?
B.
B.
Because if the oil pump is bad, the car won't start right.
It'll start. It's just gonna be weird. Clogged transmission, oil filter. I don't think we'll let the transmission do too much.
People
I think it's
drive
B.
their car with low oil pressure all the time, so it gotta be that one.
That's gotta be what?
It gotta
People
be
drive with low oil all the
pressure.
time.
Now, you thinking it's low oil pressure?
Yeah.
The least likely.
Okay. All right. What would this do?
That would pretty much stop it from moving gears.
Oil would
It's kind of like your oil filter on your car, right? If your oil filter was plugged up, your engine would have a hard time getting oil, right?
Circulate the
If
oil.
your transmission had a hard time getting oil, would it take a minute for it to go into gear when you put it in gear?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not least likely, right? What if the pressure was low?
There's not much oil to go through.
That kind of might cause it too, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
If the
it's
pressure
the
was low?
solenoid.
What
It's a
about
solenoid.
this?
Yeah, because
The oil pump was starving for,
It's dry. So yeah.
what
it's
does
the
this
solenoid.
do?
Isn't it like an output?
Open shift.
Your shift interlock solenoid, that's the thing that goes click when you hit your brake pedal so you can get out of gear,
Hmm.
right?
Okay, now I know that. Okay. So then, yeah.
If the shift interlock solenoid was open, you would never get it out of park. You didn't get it that time. But now you know, right?
Yeah.
Now we know. Shift interlock solenoid, that is, sometimes you can actually hear that. If you ever get your car started up and just kind of hit the brake pedal a couple of times, just really lightly, sometimes you can actually hear that shift interlock solenoid click.
B.
It's just releasing the shifter so you can get it out of park, okay?
Technician B.
Okay. Technician A says a faulty range sensor will prevent starter operation.
Oh, That's just
Technician
telling
B
you.
says to test an analog transmission range sensor, use an ohm meter. What do you think?
I think it's B.
Everybody has to give me an answer on this one. We'll start with Amaje back there. Which one is it?
I'm gonna say bug.
C? Okay.
I'm gonna say C too.
You don't have to agree with him.
No, I'm not agreeing with it.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think C.
You gonna go with the crowd?
Yeah.
Everybody thinks it's C?
Yeah.
No
I
C.
think it's B.
Okay, we got a B.
Can I explain why? And I might be
Absolutely you
wrong,
can.
still.
What do you think?
C.
You going with C? He's going with the crowd. Okay. Tell us why you think it's
The
B.
transmission range sensor is what tells you what position you're in on the transmission from park, reverse, drive.
Exactly. It
It
does.
doesn't have anything to do with starting the car.
Yes, it does.
But
Does
if
it?
if it doesn't
Try
do
starting
that-
your car in drive or reverse.
All that too. Oh yeah, you're right.
That's why I went with C.
Okay.
Cause it can't. if you-
Yeah, yeah. Your car will not start unless it's in park or neutral.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
like your
Put it
car
in reverse,
turned
put it in
off-
drive, will not start. The starter will not engage.
Like, has your car ever turned off?
Our C's got it.
Faulty transmission range sensor.
Okay.
But can it turn off in gear?
I'm sorry, what?
Can it turn off in gear?
Can't, what do you mean?
Can it turn off in gear? It depends on like if your battery or alternator's messed up or anything.
It can.
Can you shut your car off in gear?
Or like just in general, the car
You-
just shut off, like you just have stoplight?
You can, but it doesn't let you take the key out. I did it before and I
Yeah,
broke my
yeah,
key.
you can't, you can't get the key out unless you put it in park.
No, I know that part, you can't turn off, I was
Were you asking, could you shut your car off in gear if you wanted
No,
to?
just in general, can your car just shut off? Like, can
If
you-
something was wrong with it, it could, yeah.
It just shuts off while it's in drive or.
Sure, it could. If you got a problem with the engine or something like that, it could shut off, yeah.
But even then, even if it does shut off, you should still be able to put it in park whenever you stop.
Mm-hmm.
The part with the key, yeah, that.
Yeah, I did
I
that
tried, but I
one day.
couldn't. I was in the Chevy parking lot trying to take a customer's key. I thought something was wrong with it. And then I went to tell the manager, I said, hey, the key's not going off the car, what do I do? He came over and he just put it in park and took it out.
You can't get the key out unless it's in park. Yes, that's correct. Okay. Valve body separator plate contains a seat for ball type check valves. The other guy says ball type check valves allow fluid flow in only one direction.
I have no clue, so I'm saying both.
I think it's A.
Think it's A?
I don't remember the ball type check valves.
A.
Oh,
That was
Guessed
awful.
You're half right. Whoever said C is correct. It was both of them, okay?
I was going to.
technician says the transmission oil pump is a source of overflow.
Both.
Both.
Technician A says the oil pump is the source of all the fluid flow in the transmission. Of course it is. If it doesn't go through the pump, how's it gonna get anywhere, right? The other guy says hydraulic flow charts display fluid flow through the transmission's solenoid valves and oil circuits. That only makes sense, doesn't it?
C. Which of the following is at the center of the planetary gear?
Nobody should
Sun
miss
gears.
this.
Sun.
D. Nobody should miss this.
A.
The sun gear is in the middle of the planetary gear set, okay.
A vehicle with an automatic 3-speed synchronous transmission slips when it shifts from first to second gear. Technician A says inaccurate timing in a synchronous transmission results in slipping and engine flare. Technician B says that early application of the intermediate band is causing this condition. Who is correct?
A. Yeah, A's right.
Okay, we got an A. Anybody else think got a different answer?
I think it's
We got
Yeah, I
a
think
C over
it's
here.
I think it's C.
C?
Yeah. Mm.
The A's. Who are my A's?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Did you see what the answer is? Did you see why?
They're not in sync.
Synchronous transmission rely on precise shifts, non-synchronous transmission of overrunning clutch to lock. Yeah, blah, 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 right? Early application of the band would result in a bind, not a slip. That's really all we needed to, this seems
Which
to
of the
be.
following sensors affect the performance of the engine and the automatic transmission? The manifold pressure sensor, master flow sensor, total position sensor, all of the above.
All?
All of the above.
All of them?
Yes.
Wait, which of the following sensors affect the performance?
What is
of
the- What does this do? This is otherwise known as a map sensor.
Yeah.
The engine.
And then you have a
That's
map
for the oil pressure,
sensor,
airflow.
and then you have a throttle
TPS.
position sensor.
Yeah, I know the acronyms more than I know the words, so I know for sure that's the. But huh?
All of them?
All of them, yes.
Okay, what does this one do?
That is for the pressure, like oil and everything like that. Pressure in the motor, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I believe.
Pressure inside the engine, intake manifold, vacuum or pressure, right? Okay, what does this guy do?
Airflow through the.
Measures the airflow into the engine, right, mass
Last
airflow.
one, temperature.
Okay, what's that?
Was his last one the temperature?
It's throttle position.
Bottom one, throttle position sensor. Where is, how far is the throttle open?
Yeah.
Where's our throttle body again? Okay, that sensor's in here. How far is this open? It tells the PCM how far this is open. Okay, throttle position.
Wait, come
To
on.
the following effect the performance of the engine and automatic transmission. So yeah, all of them.
Would the transmission want to know what was going on with all those sensors?
Yeah.
It probably
Needs
would, right?
airflow, needs pressure, needs
I have a
position.
really cool question. When the transmission doesn't start moving, like when you put it in drive and you give it gas and it just starts revving up, what's damage inside the transmission?
Huh?
Did you hear what I said?
It doesn't move at all?
Like, so, yeah, cause we put a car in drive, right? And then you press the gas and it just starts revving up. It doesn't move at all. It just revs up like it goes in park.
And now, is this a
Like-
question or is this really
like,
happening?
What's the damage in the automatic
There's
transmission?
no telling. It could be a lot of things.
Are you sure you weren't in neutral?
No,
Did this really happen?
No, it was at Chevy, a car came in, I
Oh.
put it in, they said it was a transmission problem, sometimes it doesn't.
Oh,
So I put it in drive, it was in drive, I looked at it, I gave it gas and the car just started revving.
okay. So,
I was just
let's
wondering-
use that scenario real quick. What's the first thing you would do if you had a car that did that? What's the first thing you would do?
Turn it off.
Cry.
Turn it off and walk?
I talked to the customer.
Okay, let's say you were the technician in the shop. Let's say you got that car. Customer said something to that effect. Sometimes the car won't move and you put it in gear. You go out to the parking lot, get the car, whatever, and you start it up and you put it in drive and it won't move. Engine just revs, car won't move. What's the first thing you're gonna do?
I'll put it in reverse and see.
Put it in reverse and see? Okay, not a bad idea. See if it'll go backwards, right? Okay.
Or you can put it in the low.
Okay. Try all the ranges, see if the car, if it won't move at all. Okay, let's say you tried reverse, you tried manual, low, second, whatever.
I'd
It
listen.
just won't move. What's first thing you're gonna do after that?
Check the brake.
Check the who?
Emergency brake?
Okay, I suppose that would keep it from moving, yeah.
I'd probably lift it
Not a
up,
bad
check
idea,
for
make sure the
leaks.
brake's not on, right?
Lift it up and look for leaks.
Okay. What are we missing here?
Check that transmission oil.
Yeah, there you go. Check the
I was
fluid.
gonna say that.
Wait.
If it's low on fluid, it won't move.
No, most cars like not give you access to check the.
Yeah, where do you usually check it?
Okay,
Most
we'll
cars
get-
have them in the
We'll
engine bay.
get to that. Some transmissions do not have dipsticks, so you can't just check the fluid like you would your oil or a transmission that has a dipstick. Some of them don't have a place or a dipstick to check, okay? The ones that don't have them are gonna have a plug in the side of the case that you take out. Small little pipe plug. Take that out, fluid should drip out of there when the engine's running. That's how you actually check the fluid, okay? So if you don't know, look it up on service information, it'll tell you how to check the fluid. But some transmissions don't have a dipstick, but yeah, first thing you do after you did the obvious, right? Doesn't go in any gear, brake's not on, check the fluid, okay? And yeah, get under it, make sure it doesn't have any leaks. If it's all wet underneath, you know it's got a leak somewhere, it's a pretty big leak, and it's low enough on fluid that it just won't move. So then at that point, you obviously have to fix the leak and put fluid in it, right? Okay. Okay, let's do a couple more and we'll get out of here. Stall test.
Technician performed a stall test on a vehicle with an automatic transmission and drive. The tachometer indicates the engine's RPMs are above specifications. Which of the following is causing this result? System, clutch is slipping, torque converter.
So stall test. Start the engine, put it in drive, you put your foot on the brake, and you give it a little gas and says that the RPM is higher than it should be.
I see.
Clutch slipping? Exactly. Clutches are slipping. Okay.
A whining noise is heard from the front of automatic transmission that increases engine speed. Supercharger. That noise is present in all gears, including park and neutral. The most likely cause of the noise is torque converter.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a vote for torque converter. Got a whining noise. The front of an automatic transmission increases its engine speed.
I know that's the answer because that happened to my uncle's car. He has like a old.
This noise is present in all gears, including park and neutral. What's most likely causing that problem?
It's not the oil pump.
We got a man in the front row that says it's the torque converter.
Does that have a belt? You could hear the noise.
I think it's
You think it's what?
A.
You think it's A?
That would grind.
Anybody else?
So like the output should.
Oh, wait, why?
Bell, right?
Yeah, the A would make it like grind. You would hear like all bull, shit.
So
If I'm wrong, then
freezing,
damn,
right?
I'm fucked up. But I think it's D. I believe it's D.
DLC.
You going with D?
DLC.
Yeah.
What, the output
You
shift
seen
on
us-
the belt, right?
I'm sorry?
The output shift on the belt, right? That has,
You don't-
is there a belt on the output shift?
South.
There's no belt. The only time you're gonna see a belt's in the CVT transmission. This doesn't say what it is, but what they're trying to get you to understand is what would make a whining noise, what would be at the front of the transmission,
D.
what would make
Oh, yeah, it gotta
it
be
present
D.
in all the gears.
Actually, I don't know. It's D or A. It's one of the two.
It's what?
D or A.
It's D or A?
Yeah.
Let's go with D.
D.
Going with D?
D.
Go with D.
Yeah, I'm going with D.
Oil pump.
Oil pump makes that noise?
Yes, it's always the oil pump.
We was all wrong then.
Yep.
I don't know what anybody said.
The oil pump increases with engine speed.
You sure it was the turkey?
Warren transmission oil makes a whining noise, increases with engine speed in all gears.
Then you might want to take a gas truck
I wanna do what?
Huh?
Didn't you say? it
No, I
was-
said something happened like that to my uncle's old car.
Oh, I thought you.
It was like a little Cadillac. Old square body type Cadillacs. I don't even remember which one it was. Pimp mobiles.
Okay, we got an automatic transmission that slips only when it's cold.
Transmission's performance returns to normal as the vehicle warms to operating temperature, which is the following is called decondition.
Using contact
Hardened
fluids.
seats,
Oil
seat seals,
changes.
Going from the last.
or
Yeah,
input
oil
shaft
pump.
inplay.
I think it's D.
Think it's D?
Context clues.
Yeah, I think it's D too.
Input shaft end plate?
Yeah, 'cause it-
Why?
when it
Slips
heats
only
up,
when cold.
Need the oil to heat up.
Transmission
heats up, it
performance
expands.
returns to normal
I think
as
it's
vehicle warms up.
You think it's A?
Nah, it can't be that.
Yeah, the oil pump isn't gonna make the transmission slip.
Remember the last question? You said it can't be the oil pump.
Yeah.
Once
But-
it-
Okay.
Oil pump, it'll-
When it gets hot, won't it just be regular?
Nah, cause if you think about it, it gets louder, on the last question, it gets louder as you go
But,
faster.
yeah, last question gets out of engine speed, right? The pump turns at engine speed, right? It's bolted to torque converter, or torque converter drives it, torque converter is bolted to the flex plate. This one slips just when it's cold, but seems to be okay once it warms up.
Yeah, D.
We got a D? We got a lot of votes for D, huh?
It's either D or B, but I think
I
it's
don't
D.
know what
more.
that play is.
Oh, I knew it.
You said it right
I
the
had
first
it.
time.
Yeah.
Hardened seals allows fluid to pass the seal when it's cold, but it begins to function as it warms up. Transmission will need an overhaul to fix this problem. Okay, one more.
Technician.
Oh, I'm sorry, two more. We're at 23, we'll do to 25. Okay,
Technician A says to clean the valve body with solvent and a leak-free cloth. Technician B says a bent spool valve can be straightened and reused. Who is correct? Technician A.
Technician A.
Hey,
Why would you reuse that? It's already damaged.
you gonna try to straighten a bent spool valve? Not a chance. Okay, one more.
During a transmission fluid check, the technician notices the ATF is milky in appearance. Which of these could be the cause?
Oxidation.
Oil cooler leak. No?
Like spoiled
Milky
milk or
in
brand
appearance.
milk?
Milky in appearance. Yeah. An oil cooler leak.
Exactly. It looks like a strawberry milkshake when your transmission fluid cooler leaks. Milky, similar to a strawberry milkshake.